Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with some Caval Vision Champions Cup ladder playoffs, and this is going to be the quarterfinals of these tournaments. And we are going to be taking a look at the brackets that I made out for you guys, just so that you can see what's going on here. So here, the Dull Dark Elves will be facing off against the Famous Americans. And when they say Famous Americans, I absolutely have to wonder, are there really that many Americans in the lineup? A little bit suspect there. I don't know what's going on, but he will be taking on Duck's team soon, hopefully. But as we've seen here, I did already cast the Norse team, and the Norse team did take that win there, 2-1 to Bazer's M9 UKB. That's what I'm calling that team now. And he did take it away from that Norse team, the Pros at Dying version 2.2. And here, Saviors of Athelorn Wood Elf team will be facing off against Forgotten Legacy-COL. And now we will be seeing Downtown Dwellers Skaven team taking on the Chaos team Banter 2.3 of Lewpac22. So now let's go ahead and jump into the replay. And luckily I do have the brackets blocking the way. I don't have to stop the video as I did before previously. Let's go ahead. Yes, we are going to be seeing now this great game coming up. Will the Skaven team get annihilated, or will they be able to steal one away from this Chaos team? That's going to be the question here. Preliminary predictions, though, I did say that I like Lewpac's Chaos team, and it's not because I think he's a great player, but also he wants redemption from Season 1, and he's probably going to take it away here. Skaven team could get punished for their armor value 7 there, but it is going to be Notorious, Noobs, Downtown Dwellers, Skaven team, and we'll be playing against Coach Lewpac22's Banter 2.3, the Chaos team. And oh man, we are probably going to see a lot of bloodshed here today, because I mean, both of these sides, I mean, we're going to take a look at the skills, but definitely for this Chaos team, you know they're going to have Claw, you know they're going to have Mighty Blow, and definitely could be a lot of bloodshed here done on this field today, because we're going to just pause it up real quick. As you can see here, Mighty Blow for that guy here, Mighty Blow for this guy there, and come on, pause it up. And then, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4 guys here with Mighty Blow to take on some of the armor value 7 that the Skaven team has on his side. So I mean, it's just might be too much there, but moreover, the Chaos team here, I mean, just with the sure hands, extra arms, has his ball hawk here, not ball hawk, but ball handler, and should be okay today. But don't worry, guys, Skaven team, he has his own weapons. Mighty Blow guys here in the background with the tackle ability, with the piling on for both of these guys here. So these guys could do some work, and as we've seen from the last game, Skaven team with that leap ability can jump away, get out of danger, and get that last minute score. You'll never know. And with perfect defense, Skaven team will be able to move his guys out of range of 2 of the Mighty Blow guys up front, and avoid a little bit of the extra pain that may be caused on the bodies here of these land rats. And luckily those Skaven team, lots of guys to come in here from the bench. 3 guys, so really ready for today's match. And the Chaos team also with the Beastman on the line there, on the sidelines here, that can come in. So might see a foul or 2 done from these dirty players here. And the match now is on the way. Nice, great back kick here. Skaven team looking pretty good there. Nobody would kick even, so definitely going to be pinning the Chaos team way back there. Alright, so as we see here in inducements, I don't know if they have any Bloodwiser babes, but we can see a wizard in hand for Notorious NOOB. I'm just calling him that. It's probably Notorious Noob, but I just like to say NOOB because it just takes me back to the rap days. So don't make me rap for you guys. It's not pretty. Alright, and now we're going to see the hits. Come on, baby. Chaos team. Let's see the blood. Oh, it's not going to be any real bloodshed, just a push on that guy. And then 2 rats going down, but no big injuries, so that's going to be unfortunate. But this is going to be the difference here today. The Tentacles Chaos Warrior. And you'd better believe that this could really hurt the Gutter Runner's chances of running away. So what they both do is they get the 2d6 and they add their own player's strength to it. And then they subtract the Tentacles strength of the guys with the strength habit. So, and if it's going to be a 5 or less, then that will mean that it will stop the guy from dodging or leaping away. So if you do it against a 2 strength, so he rolls a 2d6, let's say normally comes up with a 7, so that'll be a 9 plus, and if that minus the strength will be a 4, will be a 5, that's not going to be enough here. So he needs an 8 plus on that 2d6 for the Tentacles to not produce him, to just grab him and just take a hold of him. So that right there could be the difference. And that's kind of why I like the Beast of Nurgle a lot for the Tentacles ability, because the Beast of Nurgle has 5 strength on him, and so you know, you add 2d6, and let's say it's a 2 strength guy like a Gutter Runner, then on average get a 9 on it. That's totally not enough. With the minus 5 in strength, that's just a 4 on the roll, and you're totally going to get held. So now you need a 9 plus on the 2d6 to actually get away, and that's not going to be a big chance there. Skaven team, though, he is going to be moving in there and trying to charge the ball. Ball has not been picked up yet because of this brilliant kick here. And definitely Lewpac is going to be moving the Sure Hands extra arms to try to pick up that ball. Not anyone else, because, boy, you don't want to fail that pickup roll against the opportunistic Gutter Runners and have them run it in for the score right afterwards. So that's going to be, you know, you definitely don't want that to happen. You definitely. And with the Gutter Runners, you know, when you're playing the Skaven team, you want to go in there, get a little bit aggressive, and as you see, with the ball going way back there, he has his guys in range, so if any back-to-back ones there, he's going to be ready. Looks like a cage is going to be formed up nice and solid here for the ball carrier, and just in case the Gutter Runner might think about jumping into the cage and taking that ball out, he's going to put an extra guy here so that it'll be a little bit more hazardous to actually get in there and dodge a whole bunch of tackle zones and then maybe get that ball out. But I don't think the call is for that yet. I mean, when you're going to be this early in the game, you don't want to go cage diving. You don't want to put your guys way out there for the time being. Nice little stun there after the piling on and mighty blow, but no big injuries as of yet. So 2 turns now, and the Skaven team has been, you know, no problem. He has been no problem at all. But I do believe that the Skaven team, he does have that dirty player line rat, so we're probably going to see the boot laid in here pretty soon. I'm a little bit worried here for this Chaos team. But yeah, definitely the Skaven team here has a lot of weapons to actually make use of. So we'll see if this is going to be the case. Yes, a foul is going to be the call, and definitely you want to use the foul on a very dangerous beast man, and it is going to be a dirty player. Dirty player is just like the mighty blow except for the foul, so it will either add to the armor injury roll or it will add to the injury roll itself. I said that wrong. So it'll add to either the armor value break or the injury roll, and that's pretty nice there. I mean, adding to the injury roll, that's pretty decent. Definitely. Chaos team is just going to play it solid from now, and definitely when you're playing the Chaos team against a agility team such as the Skaven team, you pretty much just need to wait for them to come to you and just bash them in as much as possible. As you can see here, the Chaos team playing fairly aggressive, getting base to base with these guys to get the hits going, and that's exactly what you need to do against the weaker armor value 7 of the Skaven team. Just try to get some hits on, but I do believe though that the Chaos team really needs to get a lot more injuries than they are now. But gonna use that reroll there and just gonna be producing a push here. So boy, Skaven team is going to be avoiding a lot of injuries so far, and he's actually going to try to dodge away and KOs himself for his trouble. So gives the Skaven team a little bit of a breather here, and that's going to be 2 KOs for the Chaos team, and with that, 2 guys down on this offensive series. So Skaven team, hey, though he's not a weak Skaven team here, okay? He's got his weapons, so there's one of them. He's going to get the armor value break, and he does have claws, so essentially going to be armor value 7 with that mighty blow piling on, and we are going to see a KO produced there. So yet another KO, 3 guys down for this Chaos team, and boy, oh boy, this is looking all Skaven at this point. No big injuries or anything thus far. I think just so far it's just a stun here against the Skaven team. Not too shabby, I will say that. Not too shabby here. So it looks like he is going to be surrounding this Chaos Warrior. He's going to be putting up a screen here against this cage. Right when they get about midfield, that's when you should really start putting up this cage here so that they'll run into it and get stalled up. The Chaos team is not in any particular hurry, but definitely you don't want them to have the easy move down the pitch so that they just cage up once again in your own backfield there. You want to just kind of stifle them up once they get to this midfield, and with that kick being way back there, it took 2 turns to get to the spot that the Chaos team is at now. So he's going to have to still steadily try to move this ball up as much as he can, and as you see, Skaven team staying out of base to base as much as he can, spreading the field as well and covering it up as much as possible. It's kind of easy to do so when you have a huge numbers advantage. 3-die block, no big injury. Boy, oh boy, that's a bit too bad. But I mean, Skaven team playing pretty solid at the moment, and obviously, you know, I've played the Skaven team before, and when you have all your guys up still after the first few rounds, that's a win on defense. And heck, it's actually going the other way with Chaos team now down 3 guys against the full 11 complement of the Skaven team. Boy. Uh-oh. We're going to see a little bit of a fly here done by this Chaos team. That's the Dark Elf in Lewpac shining through there, but I mean, I think a little bit needed here, because being down a few numbers here does mean that he might have to do something crazy. Now, in the last game, we did see that Lewpac, when his back is to the wall, will do a big throw. I mean, he played against the Lizard team in the first half, and the Lizard team stifled him in the first half pretty well, and it came down to a 4+ pass. Now, the Lizard team did kind of pay for it in skinks, but almost stopped that touchdown. And if the Skaven team does stop this touchdown here with the full complement so far of the Skaven team, then should be looking okay. Nice little blitz there. Oh, this piling on mighty blow is just causing havoc. Claws, KO, Doctors without Banters. What in the world? He's going to go out. More KOs. 4 guys going to get KO'd there. What in the world's going on? Normally it's the other way around. Normally you would see Skaven versus Chaos. It's the Skaven team that's going out. It looks like the Skaven team is actually out bashing this Chaos team. Oh no, and it looks like, yes, finally a big armor value break, and it's going to be a KO. So finally something going the way of this Chaos team, and none too soon, because it looks like on this right side, that was the guy that was holding it up. So might see the Chaos team run around the right side and encompass this area and maybe push the ball up. Might be too soon, but you know, this might not be such a bad idea to try to get the ball up as much as possible. But with the wizard in hand, can't just go up there with the cage or anything like that. Might be a little bit dangerous, and with a bunch of gutter runners here, could see that ball fly out from the wizard, and then with the follow-up to the gutter runners, easily get into the backfield, cause havoc, and then go the other way with it just as easily. So definitely an opportunistic team, and whenever a Skaven team does have a wizard in hand, it's just so dangerous, just so dangerous. All they need is Nuffle to shine through, and it's going to be all but over. I mean, it's just not unusual for a Skaven team to score 3-0, 4-0 on you, right? I mean, Seen that plenty of times. And it looks like here, Skaven team, he's going to move in there. And looks like he's ignoring this Beastman out there. And boy, you know, he's kind of ignoring the fact that this is Lewpac. And he will throw it if his back's to the wall. And I think he should at least put one guy on him so that he's not going to be just free like that. But at this point, the Skaven team might be like, you know what, if he's willing to take the risk and go for this wild pass, then so be it. And it looks like it's going to be a 4+ from here after moving up, because he will have some space here. So it's going to be a 4+ pass into a 3+ catch. And there will be an interception try here by this gutter runner. So this is going to be very dangerous if he does do that throw here. But looks like he's trying to just get out on his own. Might just hold on to the ball here. It's really going to be an inadvisable throw, in my opinion. But I think we might see it. Yes, we are. And this is actually just a -2 to interception on an agility 4 piece here. So that's a 5+ interception try. And a 4+ pass. Yes, it is a 4+ pass and 3+ catch. He gets everything. Touchdown is going to be the call. 1-0. Banter bus 2.3. Lewpac is going to go up 1-0. But oh boy, did we give the Skaven team much too much time here at the end of the first half here to score it themselves. And oh man, a bunch of guys here come back from the KO roll there. Luckily here for this Chaos team, that KO rolls looked pretty good. Only the guy with 30 players. So since he did have one Chaos Beastman in the bench, he will have his full complement here for this defensive try here at the end of the first half. And that's going to be really great, because this Skaven team is still at his full complement. Still has 3 line rats to come in as well. So they are still extremely dangerous no matter what you say. And boy, Skaven team 3 turns, and boy, if you gave me the Skaven team with a full complement and asked me to score, I'd be like, okay, I'll do it, baby. So I mean, there's no way you can't stop everything here. You just can't. Look, he got the center here. He can blitz around the left side, go across that way. Just loads of spots he can go here. Beastman is gonna just get absolutely wrecked here in the front line. And that's exactly what the Skaven team's going to do. Just put all these guys up front and hope like crazy there's no blitz. But, you know, how often does that happen, right? I mean, how doesn't happen often? Let's say one gutter runner is going to be back there. And it's going to be the leap gutter runner as well. Boy, that man right there, that gutter runner, so dangerous. Going to be the kick. Brilliant coaching. Banter Bus is going to pick up a reroll. That's going to be great, I guess. Well, now he'll have 2 left, so 1 for each turn left by the end of the first half. So I guess not too bad, but there. Oh man, first half has been absolutely just murderous here for this Chaos team. Just Skaven team is just out bashing him. Another armor value break, but thankfully no more KOs, I guess. But holy crap, just too much here, just too much. And he's going to be able to open up a hole there and run his gutter runner through. Looks like we're going to see a blitz here. Oh, it's going to be the one with piling on and tackle Mighty Blow. So that's going to be a good piece to pick up on. We'll get the defender stumbles. We are going to see another piling on Mighty Blow. And it is going to cause another KO. Look at that. How many KOs have we seen so far? More armor value breaks. And that's going to be on a very dangerous piece as well. So if that piece stays out for the rest of the match, then that will be really great for the Skaven team. Oh man. Huge here in the first half. Skaven team is going to absolutely be able to run wild. 3-move touchdown, no problemo. You got it, baby. And with a bunch of guys getting out there with KOs, he's already up in numbers for the last 3 rounds. So this should be almost an easy pitch and catch to just about anybody in the backfield. We're probably going to see 1 gutter runner, 2 gutter runner in the backfield. And this one's already in range. This one's already in range. This one's going to stay in the midfield to maybe get the handoff and then And then after that, maybe a little throw. But, well, actually, we'll see the throw here and then the handoff, right? So that might be the decision here. Chaos team. Wow. I can't believe he went for the pass. It's almost like the Skaven team does not know that Lewpac was probably going to throw it there. I will say that much. Or maybe it was a bait. Maybe he did know a lot about our man Lewpac. And, you know, if he was going to allow that score to happen at that moment, then as you can see here, the Skaven team could score it on the possession half of this Chaos team and have the favor going in with the wizard in hand to actually go and win this match. So this is actually looking really good for the Skaven team. Sure, the Chaos team still scored it, but at the same time, this is quite precarious for the Chaos team. And it will be a foul. It's going to be done on that Storm Vermin, a very dangerous Storm Vermin at that. Mighty Blow with Claw, and a foul out is going to be called there. And oh, it's only going to be creating a stun here, and that's totally not worth it here for that foul. But you definitely have to try. You definitely have to try. But unfortunately, not going to get much off of it at all. And oh man, that could have went a little bit better, but it did not. Now the Skaven team is going to move up, and no big hurry. Doesn't even need to do the handoff. No need for that noise. You don't need to do any of that. He's going to move in, get to the weak side here, and be able to just walk in for the touchdown. Basically, two guys KO'd here. Nobody out for the Skaven team, and lots of rerolls in hand. Should be able to get there. I think at this point you just gotta think, boy, only a miracle and a miracle only should stop this. He's gonna cut off anything coming over the top as well. Tentacles, and the gutter runner won't be able to get away from the Tentacles mighty blow, man. And he's gonna have to use this blitz on this center Chaos Beast man so that he doesn't, you know, make this little ordinary block, and then they have the blitz across the middle there. So definitely this blitz had to be done right there, otherwise he would have been able to get an assist easily and then be able to take him out, and then there would be a blitz coming over and take out the ball carrier there. So that blitz coming in will mean that this gutter runner is going to get hit. 3-die block, mighty blow. Will it be? Yes, an armor value break. It's going to be an injury on Corpic, and losing armor value. We're not going to stand for that. Apothecary is going to be busted there. Finally, something here for this Chaos team to come through. I mean, this first half has just been absolutely all Skaven team. It's not over yet, because if the Skaven team does score it, then it will mean that the Skaven team will have a huge shot to maybe get the win there. And oh, he will make the dodge around. There we go. And he will get the defender down die. Pretty good stuff there. Beastman is going to try to maybe mark up the ball with a reroll. Might as well use it because he's got 2 rerolls left, 1 for each round. So go ahead, get that there. Oh, another dodge here, but unfortunately through attacker zone too much, and won't be able to get yet another mark on the ball. And this gutter runner is going to be wide open for a handoff here. So this guy, he can just pick himself up after the blitz here, and then after that pick it up, hand it off to this guy there, and we should see a touchdown here on round 8. After this blitz, doesn't even matter what the defender stumbles, piling on, might as well. Hey, he might actually get something here, but nothing. And we'll be able to pick that ball up. Sure hands, actually needed the sure hands pick up, but we'll be able to get the handoff. Yes, no problem. Only ones on the dice is going to stop it. And we will see a little stutter step in there. Touchdown. Gutter runner. It's going to get it. Mystic taking it home. And with the wizard in hand, Skaven team will be on offense in the second half. Just needs to hold the ball until probably the very end. And really, if need be, use the wizard to pave the path towards the end zone and then win it 2-1. So Lewpac, time. But holy crap, did everybody on the Chaos team come back from the KOs or what? So we're gonna see a full complement there. Luckily so, because this guy is fouled out, and if any of those KO guys did not come back, he would be down that guy. I mean, he would just be down numbers, and you know, Skaven team will be able to just make full use of it. You won't be able to cover the entire field, the entire pitch with your lack of numbers there. So the Skaven team now is going to have to face off against a full complement Chaos team. But boy, first half gone extremely well here for the Skaven team. So one has to wonder at this point, how does the Skaven team lose it? Oh, high kick will mean that he's going to be able to post up his main ball carrier right there to catch the ball. Oh man, pouring it on, salt in the wounds almost. Oh man, oh, that's going to be okay there. Oh, too bad the line rat didn't get it. Probably would have forced the handoff there. Hey, anytime your opponent has to make rolls, that's always a good time for you. But now he's just going to go and secure the ball for the time being and do some 2-dive blocks in the front line. Booyah, going to get that one hit. Booyah. Going to see the piling on. Yes, we are going to see some piling on. And no armor value breaks though, so unlike the first half where we're seeing a couple of armor value breaks pretty quickly for the Skaven team, unfortunately not going to be there. Will be another hit. Boy, 3 beastmen down in the front line. And another armor value break. Yes, it will be a KO, so I just take it all back now. It will be another armor value break. It will be another KO. And, uh-oh. Ouch time here. Skaven team is looking pretty good. Oh, man, my prediction's going to be wrong. Come on, Lewpac, you got to get on there. Chaos team. Gotta tell you guys, man, stop messing around with the Skaven team. Stop playing with your rats. Rats are for the bashing, not for, you know, playing toy time. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but Chaos team, do something. Looks like the Skaven team is kind of encompassing this front little area, and there's a little bit bunching himself here in the center, and I kind of don't like that because that means the Chaos team will be able to kind of encapsulate them, and that would be really bad for the Skaven team because once they get encapsulated, then they won't be able to dodge away base to base away from the very dangerous Chaos team. Don't forget, these guys are pretty dangerous. So far, no big injuries or KOs, and there has been an injury already, but with the APO used up, you know, this is going to be very difficult to come back. Look, this line rat, he's going to be in trouble, and nobody can save him. He can't even save himself. So this guy's going to get punched in the next round by the Chaos team, no matter what. And nice little pile on and tackle. Ooh, a depth injury. That's what I'm talking about. Chaos team needs this. And with the apothecary being blown there, this tick is dead. And it's going to be the guard and blodge gutter runner as well. So that's a big piece off of the board there for the Skaven team. When you lose gutter runners, it just reduces your effective gun power. I mean, just tremendous. And with no rat ogre to really have any reply against the Chaos team, that's just one less guy to really worry about. But it isn't the storm vermin though, with the piling on and tackle though, so still got that guy right here even, and did make the blitz. He will free up these rats, as you can see there, and should be able to maybe get these dodges away. So won't get that dodge and won't let it go. Yeah, he's just gonna go and do it, and gonna get 1 and 9 there, and that's gonna be a little bit unfortunate, but I don't think he really needed to do that reroll anyways. The ball was not going to be in any particular danger, I think. I think Chaos Warrior is just too slow there. Yeah, and, you know, Skaven team getting lots of pushes on the dice. Oh, no longer. Another KO. That's going to be great there. So, with that death injury, looks like the rest of the Chaos team just got inspired now from that, and they're like, oh, we can't break. They are not gods. And there we go. Back-to-back KOs here for this Chaos team. Being absolutely... Oh, look at that. Bells ringing here for that rat. That's what I'm talking about here. Making the rats pay for it. Too many of them base to base there. And with this failed dodge here, getting 1 and 9 was just an absolute terrible time for that to happen. And that will mean a bunch of rats are going to get hit. 3-die block with the tackle, sidestep, and it's going to be another armor value break. Oh, but nothing here. 2 KOs and a death injury. How quickly has this turned around? Oh, it's not done yet. Piling on. It's going to be the call, but okay, he's going to be okay there. But boy, 2 KOs, 1 death injury, just like that in the last round. Just a big turnaround. And now the Skaven team is going, whoa, what's going on here? This is not how the first half went. And with that, the Skaven team is down a bunch of guys. It's going to be 10 on 8 at the moment, I believe. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Skaven. So they're going to be down number 2 in numbers, which isn't so bad. But since he's going to be down now for the rest of the game, a gutter runner will be less potent. A little bit less potent, but not too much more. He's still got some very scary gutter runners. You know, he's still got this one there with dodge, and this one there with the 2 heads and the dodge, sidestep. So definitely still going to be dangerous. And hell, this one there with the leap. Don't forget that guy. So he's going to move the ball up, get this guy in range. Probably going to get a little pass off here and get going. So there we go. We'll be able to make that catch. And the Chaos team may have a blitz over the top there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, 2 dodges. I don't know. That's going to be a bit crazy here. So we may see a blitz here and then just touch the ball carrier and threaten him, because that should be enough. He doesn't have any more escort for his guys here, so he may just force this touchdown here in the next bit. So that's going to be a really good shot here. Chaos team looking good there, and he's going to knock him down, piling on even gutter runner. And anytime you can do that, man, that's a good day. And unfortunately not going to be causing a foul. Ooh, gonna miss that go for it roll. Wanting to get the tentacles in there. The tentacles. And he does get them in. Oh, no. You don't want that guy touching your ball carrier. That's a big one there. And he definitely needs to use the blitz on that guy there. So, wow, where's the blitz going to come from, though? Will he dodge this guy out? He still has a guard gutter runner, so it will be still a 2-die block coming up here. No, 1-die block. Okay, it's going to be a 1-die block. Ooh, both down die. That's not what he wants. Has to re-roll that. Ooh, luckily gets the push, because, man, anything else would have been a terrible time for him. 67% chance to go right, and almost didn't go right. And he will dodge out, and he will get to, well, he didn't dodge out, but he will get to the back of the end zone and score 2-1. Oh boy, Skaven team. But now the Chaos team got lots of time left on the rolls there. But the Skaven team suffering loads of KOs there. Okay, he's going to be okay. He's going to still have a full complement here almost. He's going to have, yeah, he's going to have 11 Skaven on this defense here. So just needs to hold out for 5 rounds on defense here. Coming up. Change of weather is going to be nice. Will the Chaos team be able to bring it in? Don't forget, Skaven team still has a wizard in hand, so this is not over here. It's not going to be an easy time for this Chaos team, because he needs to still avoid a wizard usage. But ooh, big KO there, and that's going to help here on this offensive series, because it was a full complement of Skaven coming in, and definitely needed to reduce the numbers there. And a big injury here. There we go. After that, inspiration, and it will be a big serious concussion on that rat. So KO on that rat, injury on this one, another armor value break. It's gonna be another KO, 2 KOs and an injury. This couldn't have gone any better. Where was that in the first half? Where was that? Well, couldn't have come at a better time here. Definitely needed it here. 2-1. Needs to get all of that, and does, and that will make the defensive try here a lot a lot more difficult here for the Skaven team. We're not done yet. We're still got a blitz. We still got a mighty blow. We still got more piling on. Oh, it is going to be an armor value break. It's going to be another KO. Holy crap, 4 hits, 3 KOs, 1 injury. Oh my gosh, and a partridge and a pear tree. Look at that. That could have gone any better here for this Chaos team. The Skaven team is down 4 guys after this first bit. That was absolutely what this Chaos team needed, especially with the Skaven team having a wizard in hand. Had the Skaven team still pulled off the full complement, then it just would have been extremely difficult for this Chaos team to score the touchdown. Oh, don't forget though, they're not going to be without their weapons. He's going to get that hit off. He's not going to follow with the piling on though. And mighty blow here on that stun, so that's going to be good enough. He just needs to hold on for 5 turns. And with the wizard in hand, if the beastman, if the ball carrier is going to get a little bit too fancy with the dice here, then Zappa! He's going to go down. Might go down here. 4 more turns left. Ball's now in the midfield. So 3 more turns to get, what's that, 12, 13, 14 more squares here. So, and what, the runner here has 6 movement allowance. So he needs at least 2 more turns at full stride with go forwards and all to actually get a touchdown there. So he needs to at least be on turn 14, turn 15 to be around right there. Around turn 14 he needs to move the ball up just a little bit more right here, and then turn 15 he needs to be around right there to actually get a easy touchdown try without any go for rolls. But boy, I think if he doesn't get any more injuries, but he is getting injuries, more armor value breaks here. Beastman is gonna beast it up, piling on. We're not done yet. Stun. Will it be more? KO. Yes, it is gonna be more. So look at that. Even the Skaven team is suffering way too many injuries, and the right side is wide open here. Absolutely wide open. Notorious and OOB is in big trouble. How's he going to play some proper defense when these guys keep going out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Skaven defense left. I can't believe it. It's as if from that death injury, the Chaos team just been absolutely inspired. Oh, but we're not done. Storm Vermin. He's going to get that stun off. Piling on. And Tony Bandana. Oh, he's going to be alright after that. And he's going to try to dodge away with that line rat. And won't re-roll that. And oh, even missed dodges are causing KOs. Are you kidding me? We're down to what, 5 rats left on the pitch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this Chaos team, these injuries could not have come at a better moment. Every hit has caused an injury. Oh my gosh. I mean, a KO or worse. But finally, was this a hit without an injury? What? Without an armor value break even? Just what in the world is that all about? But definitely the Chaos team here has the favor now. 3 turns to make this touchdown is going to be quite elementary, my dear. Wow. He's going to get that blitz off and then try to get in better position here. Maybe move to the right side here, but I don't know. We'll see here. I think caging up just needs to move with the cage as much as possible here. And yeah, the ball carrier is going to move to the left side. Oh man. Skaven team, and look at this. Beastman doesn't even move here to this right side here. Lots of space there, but no real escort here. And you know, if the gutter runners have a shot to maybe blitz through, then you know he's gonna do it. And with the wizard in hand, you don't want to move on to the right side. But man, the Skaven team is gonna still attempt to try to do something here with his last remaining 5 guys, but I don't think so. Tentacle is gonna hold the gutter runner still there, so he's gonna get hit, and that's the one with leap even. So that's gonna be a big hit here. 3-die block, dodge, sidestep, mighty blow. Oh. And he's going to be okay after that one. Oh, he'll take that any day of the week. And then some. Looks like the Beastman's going to move out there. Now the Beastman with the ball is going to take up residence on his right side. And we should see a wizard usage. I actually would have liked to see the wizard used a little bit earlier because now the ball carrier is on the Skaven team's side. But we should see it used here. But I think with just 5 rats left on defense, this is totally not enough to stifle the offense of this Chaos team. And hell, even if the wizard is going to be used here, I mean, where's the follow-up? It's going to be hard to get the follow-up going and do something with the ball. So I think the best idea here is to just hold the wizard, just go into overtime, and hopefully get these KO'd guys back. And if you do lose the coin toss, then at least you'll be able to muster up a better defense than you're showing now. But oh man, a big injury here, and it is gonna be on the Leap gutter runner. Oh, that's a big one. Pretty much the guy who had won him the last match there. And that's a big one. That's an absolute big one. And a wizard is going to be used straight away. One on the lightning bolt. Ah. And now with just 4 rats left, he's going to have to go cage diving. Ah. I really believe. I mean, I don't blame him for using the wizard there because I probably would have used it there myself. I mean, in the heat of the moment, in the battle, you're just thinking, I'm just going to stop him so that I can get the 2-1 win. We don't want to go into overtime, but I mean, these are just KOs. Statistics say, what, 50% chance. I don't know if he's got Blowwise or Big, but what, 3 or 4 of these rats should come back in and give yourself at least a fighting chance on defense here, at least 8 guys here. But, I mean, with the wizard in hand, should still be okay. I mean, but now the wizard's going to be used up. Got the 1 on it, of all things. And after this little bit of a hit here, KO, another rat's going to get armor broken here on this back side of the last 3 rounds there. And the Skaven team, he's just going to walk in for this touchdown, and everything going wrong there for the Skaven team. Armor breaks like crazy. 2-2 is going to be the call on the last round, and overtime period is going to be coming up here. So hopefully the Skaven team will get a lot more back on the KO injuries. We'll see what we're going to have here. 1 rat's going to come out. 6 rats are going to be KO'd. What in the world is that all about? What in the world is that all about? Coin flip now. We did see KOs knocked out. 6 of them. What in the world? They got 2 here. Is this a glitch here? Is this something? Look, they all failed their KO rolls, I thought. Look. And now 4 of them comes back to the KO. What in the world is that all about? Okay, well, looks like the Beastman, not the Beastman, but the Chaos team is going to be having the favor and will be receiving the ball there. Let's go ahead and change sides there. And now, without a wizard, all the Chaos team needs to do now is just cage up hard, march up the pitch, and watch as the Skaven team tries desperately to stop this touchdown with a bunch of cage dives. But if your life has to depend on the cage dive, it's not going to be a good time for you. Oh, KO. More armor value breaks. Are you kidding me? Where was this in the first half? I have to say. And now it's coming through. He did okay with this one there, but now there's only what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rats left here. Was able to bring in 9 here for this defensive try, but man, with no wizard in hand, you might as well forget it. As you can see there, Chaos team can finally cage up hard there. No need to worry about a fireball any longer. And now he's just gonna chug up the pitch. Wow. Skaven team, and at one point we were saying, how could the Skaven team lose it from this position? But as you can see, with all of these armor value breaks, one after another, just just too much. Chaos team was just able to walk in for the touchdown. And a pro reroll there, and that's going to be nice. That is pretty nice. On a 4-5-6, can reroll anything on there. 1, 2, 3, the original is going to be up still, so that's pretty nice to get that reroll there, and that's going to be the Storm Vermin. But I feel like a pro, I mean, yeah, the pro is going to be nice, but I feel like that's kind of a waste in my opinion. Although right there it wasn't a waste, so what do I know? Nice big foul there. It's going to be caused there. Dirty player. It's going to get that hit in, and referee, not going to be missing a beat, will eject him out of there. So no more dirty player. He got a stun though, so that was totally not worth it. And now he is not going to be able to do any more. Was it about? Okay, was it injury? No, he wasn't injury there. Armor value break was good, and injury APO. So didn't want to get too much on that. Actually, I don't think the injury will happen here. Why does it say apothecary? Okay, 6 on the armor value. It did break the armor, and the 8 was rolled, so I guess it was a KO. So didn't want to take the KO, I guess. Well, let me go back here. Let me go back. Let's go back there real quick, guys. Sorry about that. I feel like I missed something here, and when I miss something, I'm just talking too much of what's going on. I don't want to miss a thing here. What happened with that hit here? It did break the armor value break, and the 8 was it a, I mean, that's enough for a KO there, so let's see here. Let's see what the call is. No, the APO was used already. Yeah, the APO was used already earlier, so why does it say apothecary there? Confusing the hell out of me, right? I mean, that's confusing me. I'm so confused. Okay, well, we're going to see now easily marching up the pitch here. Skaven team is just absolutely getting annihilated at this point. And Tentacles, again, in the way. It's going to put it against a gutter runner. What a great pickup here. This is why Chaos team at higher team values so much more difficult to deal with there. Could just adapt and move. I mean, just get enough SPP on these guys. I mean, yeah, at lower team values, Chaos team, a little bit more difficult to play. But once they get going, it's like a train. It's just going to be very difficult for them to stop. Nice little pro reroll there. I guess that's a nice thing. If you don't get the dice that you want, you just reroll it with the pro and get it in there. And not going to be able to break armor once again. He's going to try to get some defense going here, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. Oh man, that wizard here, that would have been pretty nice. Unfortunately, just the one there. Alright. Oh well. So, nice little block, and it will produce a stun there on that Skaven. More armor value breaks. And now the ball carrier, he's just going to just saddle up right there. Just, you know, move in here. And it is looking really good now. I mean, this is pretty much going to be all chaos. Just going to be unstoppable. We're going to see some cage dives, but I mean, I don't know. They don't really work out too often. I'll tell you that much. I will tell you that much. 2-die block. Defender down dice. Oh, we're going to see some more armor value breaks? No. What? What's going on? You failed. Everybody else getting armor value breaks, buddy. This guy, he's going to try to dodge away, but unfortunately, Tentacles is going to keep him there. And we're going to see the cage dive there. And whoa, look at this. Defender down, defender stumbles on the 2 red die block. And the ball's going to fall out. Holy crap. Oh, he's going to get it on this pickup roll. Holy crap, he's gonna dodge away. And he will be moving over here. 2-die block. And it's just gonna be a both down dice, but Russell here is gonna be putting him down. And whoa, what in the world's going on here? What in the world is going on? 2-die. We gotta see that one again, guys. We got to see that one again. What in the world is this? What was the die rolls for that? So he needs to dodge through here, and it's gonna be a 3 against 3 tackle zones. So that is gonna be, I believe, a 1, 2, 3 minus would be a 2 plus 3 plus 4, 4 plus on that 5 plus, yeah, 5 plus on the dodge. Got a 6 on it. Yes, he's got a 6 on that. And then it did get the defender down. Defender stumbles into a 4 plus dodge, into a 4 plus pickup. Is that a 4 plus pickup? Holy crap. 4 plus pickup, 4 plus dodge. Getting it all. Absolutely getting it all. And oh man. Absolutely tremendous. And he's going to get another line rat out there to maybe support here. But boy, wouldn't it have been better if he would have got at least a push or something, or at least a down dice, because if this would have been a down dice, then he would have been a little bit more protected here at the bottom half. He still would have been blitzed there, but he absolutely just needs to survive one blitz here with the reroll in hand. But he's got a wrestle tackle with Horns guy right there, so there we go. He will be able to pop that ball out, and will seed it on the ground. But now the Skaven team has some life now. And uh-oh time. Chaos team might falter here. I don't know. Oh, Fink. He's gonna go down. Finnick actually. And oh, niggling injury. So even if he does make it to the next round, bunch of rats absolutely getting pulverized there. But boy, oh boy, what a play here. That's the beauty of gutter runners. They make me want to fly. And it's just absolute. This is the reason why Skaven teams are just always in contention to win the ball game, no matter what. How many guys are going to be down there? KO, and not going to be dealing with that guy any longer. Definitely needed to take him out, because had he had gotten again a miracle blitz in, and then he would have been able to follow up with the gutter runner, pick up that ball, and then again the Chaos team would have to try to stop him again somehow. But it looks like he's gonna get that gutter runner over there. Defender down dice, and uh-oh, the ball was around here. The ball is now at the back right. He's gonna dodge away. He's gonna pick it up. Line rat. He now just needs to just survive one blitz with the reroll in hand. If we see a bunch of pushes, then this line rat might be able to make it through. I mean, he's going to get absolutely surrounded, but definitely still a chance here. It's not over yet, guys. It is not over. And when you're playing against a Skaven team, you can never count these darn little rats out, because this is exactly what they're going to do every single time. They're going to try it. Somebody just sprinkle some poison in their cheese or something. 3-die block. And ooh, he's going to have to reroll that. And luckily, we'll get the defender stumbles. Oh, man. Almost snubbed that one up. If he would have got more pushes again, yes, he would have been absolutely surrounding him. But it would have been, you know, a tough dodge, but still at least some glimmer, a glimmer. And the blitz was used on the line rat, and so this gutter runner right there may have been able to be in range to hopefully maybe pick up the ball and go the other way with it. Line rat, is gonna miss that dodge, and he will use the reroll there. And gonna get 1 and 9 there. Actually made the tougher of the two dodges here to try to get away. So wanted to get that blitz off. Back-to-back ones there. And that is it. That is absolutely it. He got the 4+ dodge, but misses the 3+ dodge. Gets 1 and 9 at the end. And this shouldn't even have gone this far, but now with one gutter runner left, this is pretty much your only hope. You're my only hope. Ooh, it's gonna be a push, so the only hope is still hopeful, but still a blitz here. Will be a defender down die. That's gonna be great, and it's gonna be the Storm Vermin with the tackle ability, I believe. And no, yeah, it is, and it's gonna be a stun, and that's gonna be enough here to have the ball be escorted down the pitch. 2 rats left to contend, 3 rats left to contend here, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. So with that, guys, Banter Bus 2.3 is probably going to survive unless another miracle is going to come through, but I really don't think so. And there we go. It's going to miss that dodge. No more rerolls in hand for either team, but honestly, Chaos team will be able to just walk on through. Oh man, Lewpac dodges another bullet here, and anytime you play Blood Bowl, you can't count it out. You could just, I mean, the Chaos team got the injuries, like I said, at the right moment. KO after KO after KO, injuries coming at a great time, and as you can see here on the sideline, and the first half it was looking the other way around, but Chaos team, after the death injury, was able to turn up the juju, got the power hits in, and was able to just decimate the Skaven team. Even the Skaven team has 3 guys on the bench to come in. It still wasn't enough. More fouls ensure that there's going to be no wizards here, no magic coming out from anywhere, and a foul out, but definitely a useful foul out. And boy, the referee is just wearing glasses here, just seeing everything going on, not missing a beat, but that was a really good foul. It will produce just a stun, but that's going to be enough here. So with that, can't prevent that touchdown because every rat has to pick themselves up. Won't be having enough movement allowance. Just try to get the blitz in with the piling on, mighty blow, and maybe cause a injury or something. And oh, it does actually, so might sour the future of this guy. Oh, it's just going to be a now long-term effect, and that is it here. And Lewpac is going to walk that one in for the touchdown. So with that, guys, thanks for joining me. We're going to check out the statistics real quick. Oh man, what a big game there. Wizard was not used to its fullest potential, but I mean, I won on it. And look at that, 26 armor value breaks right when they needed it. Only 47 blocks succeeded. So what, this is the number right there that won the game here. 26 armor value breaks, and pretty much all in the second half in overtime. 47 blocks succeeded. Skaven team absolutely played this game, I think, almost perfect. I think the only thing I would say is that maybe he should have held that wizard instead of using it there at the end of the second half. But definitely, I mean, I can't blame him. Maybe a fireball might have been a useful idea as well. Just try to get 1 or 2 guys down so that you can flood in with your rats. Maybe being able to get the gutter runners in there so that he can maybe get to the ball and get the blitz or something. But with just 5 rats, I mean, just not going to be able to get a defense going. In overtime, it did end up being that he did get a bunch of guys back and was playing defense once again. And wouldn't it have been nice to have a wizard there at the end? These are the questions we have to ask ourselves. And look at this, 10 KOs, 5 injuries. I mean, that was the biggest difference right there. I mean, otherwise, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, armor value 7 is not that weak, but right there proves. Are you kidding me? You know, that absolutely turned the tide all the way around. 1925 SPP earned here for this Chaos team, and it's going to just mop up the floor. And as we see here, I'm going to switch over to our brackets. Downtown Dweller is going to fall there, 3-2. But man, like I said, at one point we were just saying, how can the Skaven team lose from this position? But does end up doing so. So thanks again for joining me, guys. Hey, if you haven't hit that follow button there on my Twitch channel, as well as subscribing and liking my videos here on YouTube. More Blood Bowl action to come, more Champions Cup playoffs, as well as my own league, North American TTS League. Thanks for joining me, guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.